So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is GYATT versus SURI4, our final losers bracket match of the day, at least scheduled. Whoever loses this best of three is out of the tournament, dunzo. Whoever wins this match advances to next weekend. It means they have to do all the practicing and strats talk and all that stuff that most competitive teams do over the week. So let's look at GYATT's lineup. We've got a Grozovoy unique upgrade. We got a Vamp Deuce. Second time seeing that today. A Gearing with your typical COTS build. A couple changes though. And Navarro de Bazam. We've seen those ships a lot today, but I haven't really felt like Navarro's done enough to earn their position, so to speak, as a fixed part of the lineup. But anyway, we got World Spawn in a reload Des Moines. We've got a unique upgrade Des Moines. A Salem that's reload and radar. We got a Kremlin that's reload, and a Burgon that's reload based, with Honore for the buffed turret traverse and the buffed adrenaline rush. Always fun. Tell us about SURI4, Puddin'.
So SURI4's got a Shimmy, a Ledgemont Des Moines, Venezia reload, a Burgon reload. Looks like they're heading over to Apples. We got a Van Deuce. Looks like it's heading to Bacon with a Kremlin in tow. I'm pretty sure the Kremlin may be parking at the island where you would typically see a Moskva. We have a
Nope. Go ahead,
radar,
I'll explain.
radar Salem, a Stalin, and a Grozovoy heading over to Donut. I don't think he's going to take up the same position, but he's heading towards the island. And I think he's going to cheat towards the A side of B instead of the BC side.
See how slow Mr. So's vampire is moving?
Are they going to try to get the Kremlin to the Des Moines Island?
Yes. Yes, we've seen that happen before in competitive. So Vamp Deuce has the crawling smoke. What's going to happen is he's going to go full speed or close to it, and the Kremlin is going to sit in his smoke. There's the horn. And basically, once they get this past this island here, we'll start seeing the smoke, and he's going to make his way up to probably this position like that, so that his guns are facing the A cap. That's my guess. Let's see if I'm right. If they can pull it off, it can be decisive, because a Kremlin in that position is very, very difficult to deal with. But you can see that Island Abuser's already put himself there in the Vamp Deuce. He's got his Hydro going. So at a certain point, the Kremlin and the Vamp Deuce will be detected on that Hydro. Now, I'll tell you what, when Island Abuser backs into the B cap, he hasn't yet, but as soon as he backs into the B cap, that will tell SURI4 exactly, you know, where one of the destroyers is. Other side of the map, we've got Master Fion grabbing the D cap before Meatbread can grab the C cap. Ooh, Avalra Dazan already detected. That's just from the Shimakaze detecting him on the surface.
Oh, Island Abuser just got caught into the radar, but I don't think anybody can reset him. They didn't even need to smoke.
They're trying. They're
get
trying.
the Kremlin.
Ooh, they got the resets. And you're right, they didn't need it. They were ready to use it. And Kremlin opening up for the first time. Island Abuser says, holy crap, there's a Kremlin coming this way. That's got to feel good. I like that they didn't even have to use the smoke to get him in position, because obviously using the smoke tells the enemy what you're doing. Like over here, Sophie's Grozovoy. That tells the team, okay, they're probably going to try to sneak a Des Moines behind the island, right? Same idea. And that also gives Mr. So's Vamp Deuce smoke for whenever he needs to use it. Let's watch the Kremlin as he sights in on the Des Moines. You got to know he's looking at the Des Moines. Dutch, you forgot your own birthday. Wow, that's impressive. Well, Des Moines is going to just sneak past the island and out of the guns of the Kremlin.
Well, they do get the shimmy on this nice radar, and he's deep in it.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if only they can land the shells.
Well, they landed a couple, and they did set, I think, a fire, or is it engines? Engines are out on the Shima. That's what happens to me, guys. As soon as I hit my engine boost, boom, there goes my engines. Never fails. And the problem is when you hit the border and your engines are out, it's even harder to maneuver.
Well, he doesn't seem to be having a difficulty time maneuvering the dodge shells there. As it goes dark.
Yeah, but it's the power of last stand, I suppose. While that's been going on, we've got a Salem parking on the opposite side of the Kremlin. And so being forced back out of the BCAP because of that Salem radar. Ooh, Burgon shooting too at him. This is turning out to be... yeah, this is turning out to be more of a traditional fight on this map. Historically, and we saw this yesterday, we see teams that like to try to push hard for this side because these islands here on the 7 line are a really nice way of cutting one side of the map off from the other. Both teams, though, are opting for more of an even or balanced deployment. I like the Stalingrad backing up over here. It's interesting. What's going on over here with this Des Moines? Nothing. Oh, we got a Venezia that's charging in. That's exciting. And the Burgon. Alright, Stream Raiders demands my attention, so let's go ahead and get that started. And turn back to the game. Scary Rage takes a Des Moines torpedo on the tip. David Bowen in the Venezia gets into a relatively safe position. I just don't know that I like the decision to chill there, but okay. Scary Rage with the radar up again, and once again, that Shimakaze playing on the border. Engines broken. Nope, there's the DCP.
They need to kill the shimmy so they can all turn their focus onto the Burgon.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that's going to be very soon here. Don't know why Astaroth had all this time in the world to move, and he just said, I'll just stay here.
I mean, a border saved him last time. Oh, look, the Burgon's 15-inch guns can't pen the Des Moines.
So now David's going in so he can get shot in the side. Yeah, see, that hurt.
I mean, that makes sense.
That did not hurt. That hurt.
No, that didn't hurt. That crippled him.
And that hurt more. So,
so
SURI4 just gifting 2 kills here, really.
Well, 3 technically.
3.
The shimmy.
Well,
they got the Des Moines. It only took 3 shifts to get the Des Moines.
Jeez. Well, that's not game, but it's gonna really make it difficult for SURI4 to get back into this now.
Well, all that was going on. GYATT has forced their way down to donuts because they're like, listen, we really want chocolate donuts. You guys aren't going to be in control of the donuts much longer.
Yep,
oh,
so
good thing the Salem radar, because the gearing was only 2 kilometers in front of this phase.
I like how the gearing went ahead and smoked as well.
Well, you have
you know
to.
You're dead.
Those are the rules.
Oh, they're the rules. Got it. Okay.
Right. What do you do when you're in somebody's radar? Stop and smoke. Right? Just like, what do you do when you eat torpedoes? Pop your hydro.
Gotta make inky. Well, Des Moines asserting dominance over the Salem.
It's not just any Des Moines, that's world spawn.
It is. That's correct. Big hits there on Master Fion's Grozovoy. Good thing he's spec'd into guns, so he can't use them right now.
Like,
Ah,
you
boat's
have to
going
know
right
you're
on me.
under a 40-second radar. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just shoot a couple times.
You might as well, frankly. And his radar, his engines are out too, so that makes it even more difficult. And he's about to die.
When the
Usually, like,
Brigand shoots you.
yep. Usually when I play a destroyer like this, if I know I'm going to be radared, I'll just hold down left mouse button on the target. I'll still focus on dodging, but I'll just keep my left mouse button on the target. Might as well try to get some extra chip damage in. You never know when it's going to actually matter.
Oh, the Kremlin's making a play on the Salem and Kremlin.
Yeah, it's now just the Kremlin, because that happened.
Yeah. Kremlin 8 shells, torpedo. Is he going to avoid the speed bump that he made?
Oh, yeah. The bigger problem, though, is because Dearest is backed in, he's able just to hit W 4 times, and there's no way that he can possibly get rammed.
Not true. He could slow down and accept it.
Man, he could, like, brake check him, I suppose. But what's the point? I mean, you know he's dead anyway. You've got your Vamp Deuce shooting AP into his superstructure and stuff, and there he goes. You got torpedoes coming in. So, I mean, it was impressive to watch, but, I mean, you kind of knew the outcome anyways, right?
Well, I think Stalingrad's going to be the next victim here.
I mean, there's literally nobody else for them to be shooting at. So I suppose maybe
Well,
the
I'm just saying,
Des
I
Moines.
don't think the two DDs are going to be able to kill the Des Moines faster than the Stalingrad versus Des Moines Brigand.
Well, Stalingrad is, I think, accepting his fate, going broadside to the Des Moines. And 30 seconds away from a GYATT victory in Game 1.
Well, our Vamp Deuce Des Moines, it's got a very, very large hill to climb over.
Yes. Yes, they do.
They only have to kill a Kremlin, Alvarez, the Bronze, a Grozvoy, a Vamp Deuce, a Brigand, and a Des Moines.
Yeah, and they have to do that
While
in
taking
3 seconds.
all the caps.
So that's not going to happen.
Oh my god, we need to talk to this timer guy.
All right, well. So, technically, GYATT is Team Bravo, even though they were Team Alpha in this particular game. Congratulations to them for winning Game 1.
How are they Team Bravo if they're Alpha Spawn?
Because of the way pick bans work.
Okay. I'm not reading any more rules.
So the way pick bans work is you have one team chooses the map, and then the opposite team chooses the spawn. So
Right.
in this one, SURI4, I believe, chose the map. I can probably check on here. Yeah, SURI4 chose Land of Fire, so GYATT said, okay, we want Alpha Spawn.
But
I need to do a
they're not
commercial break.
changing spawns?
I'm gonna do a commercial break in a sec here, guys. Well, yeah, for Shatter, SURI4 chose the Bravo spawn, so GYATT is still gonna be Alpha spawn on Shatter. Yep.
They must not have been expecting me to show up on their team.
To win 20 battles now in Stream Raiders. Okay, sure. Whatever. Okay, that's fine. Did I place a unit already? I think I did. Nope, I did not. Oh, now I have to place gladiators and blobs. Alright, I'll put it on a blob. Blobs are fun. They split apart into smaller blobs. I don't know, whatever. Let's see here. Puddin', I might use the opportunity to hit the restroom here while we're waiting on our next game.
Well, I mean,
Nothing else
go
reported
for
so
it,
far.
because we can always get more about the reports.
Go for it. I shall return in a moment. All right, I am back. You rarely see world spawn on cruiser, but when you do, it's quite impressive. Yeah, I believe he usually does destroyer, doesn't he?
Well, from the gameplay I've seen, he's a pretty good cruiser. I mean, if you really think about it, like, playing in a lot of these tournaments, unless you're a specialized DD player, everybody's playing cruiser, right? Because you have your battleship guy, you have your DD guys, and the overabundance is usually cruisers, right? Clan battles, these tournaments.
Yep. I love this, by the way. Both teams are ready. We are going in already. They don't want to waste the time, which I love because that increases their chances of us getting to another series if this goes to, or even goes to a game 3. All right, let's do it. This is game 2 of GYATT and SURI4. GYATT up 1 in the losers bracket. This game is do or die for SURI4. If they lose this game, they are out of the tournament. Dunzo. So let's take a look at GYATT's lineup. They have a gun-built Grozovoy. Daring this time for Island Abuser instead of a Vamp Deuce. 420 Blaze It Harugumo. Des Moines with unique upgrade. Another Des Moines with unique upgrade. A Salem with reload and a radar. World Spawn once again in a Des Moines with reload instead of unique upgrade. And running one of the does with a special captaincy. He might even be running Halsey. Yeah, he's got Halsey. And then behind him is Battleships Preußen with a secondary build and a Schlieffen with, following the build dock to the T. Almost. What do we got to the south, Puddin', for SURI4?
For SURI4, we have a unique Grozovoy, a Reload Ven, and a Montana heading towards Epples. We have a Ledgemont Des Moines, Salem, another Ledgemont Des Moines, a Kotz Gehring, another Salem, that's range. What is that one? That one's reload. Both of them are radar, and a Kremlin, all heading to the BC side of the map. Looks like Salem is heading towards B, while the other Salem is heading out wide. Looks like they're going heavy to chocolate, because we love diabetes here.
Absolutely, yes. Aha, okay.
Okay, what?
I was looking at my map settings. I noticed last game that Team Red hasn't been showing up if the ship is spotted or not on the mini map, and that's simply because this game and the mod is set for, you know, random battles, ranked clan battles, whatever, to where, you know, if red team is on the mini map, then that ship is automatically spotted. There's no need for a special indicator to show if they're spotted or not. So I was just curious.
Well, it looks like Montana is going to apples.
Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and get a code giveaway done. Something eat it up. Yeah, so Mr. So's gonna run into some problems.
You think?
I think so, yeah.
I think he'll be fine. I think he's gonna torp the Rolls-Royce, detonate the Deering, and ram the Des Moines.
There you go.
And I don't want to hear crap about there's no more detonations in this game.
Well, now with flagships there kind of are. I don't know, whatever.
We're not playing flagships.
Nope.
I still don't understand a poison over a curve first. Like, I hate 4x2 setups.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it reloads, but 5 seconds faster, 4 seconds faster.
Well, that's why people like it so much.
Just give me more barrels in my turrets. Give me more pens.
It's also a little smaller, isn't it?
But 406s are fine.
Hmm.
Oof, got the resets on the Grozavoy. No reason to be staying on that cap now.
Mm-hmm.
That's... Well, looks like my dream didn't come true of the Grozavoy killing everything on A side.
No, except for himself. Let's take a look. Oof. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Nope.
Well, Team Ambush ambushed the Grozavoy at Apples.
Yeah, I called that a while ago. Even the Montana's like, nah, just looking away. Same thing with the Venezia, frankly. Like, okay.
Oh. I'm shocked. There's a Schlieffen backing up into B. I never would have thought.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look over at A for a sec at the death snail that is so exciting to watch. Yeah.
Ooh, the smoke looks pretty. Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, Salem's on fire. Whatever will he do? Besides, wait the 10 seconds to just heal it all back.
Yep. Well, that makes sense why they put a Salem over there, right? Because it's really good at just tanking fire for a long duration of time. But
right, until the poison shows up.
Could be a little bit different, but Unconquerable says, nope, I'm just going to use my fancy schmancy super heal. So, he is now fighting in the shade as all the secondaries fly around him. Oh.
What's the pricing get? The 420s?
God, I gotta think about that.
Or does it get the option? Because, I mean, those 420s aren't doing much to the Salem that a 4L6s would have done.
You noticed that,
Except for maybe a couple more shells connecting.
Royson has 457mm guns. Yeah, I thought they were bigger. So that's why they like.
Oh my
Royson.
God, the Kremlin's going right up the middle, broadside to the Schlieffen.
I mean, that sounds like a great idea. He's not even looking at the Schlieffen.
What Schlieffen?
He's looking at the... Ah, okay. He's focused on wrecking the Des Moines in the butt.
Wait a minute. So he's not focused on eating torpedoes from a Schlieffen?
No, that's just going to be a byproduct of wrecking the Des Moines up the butt. Here it comes. Wrecked up the butt. But not fully. He needs to turn. Also, ironically, turning gets you less torpedoes up your own butt. And no, the finish was a fail.
Don't worry, the fronts will reload soon enough.
Yeah, but Scary Rage could get one more shot or two off. Where's his turrets looking? They're looking wrong.
Or
Okay.
47 shots. It is a Des Moines.
It is a Des Moines. Oh! The salute. Did you see that one bounce off the deck armor?
Well, Schlieffen's going to torp the Salem and die to the Des Moines as he makes sure his crew's got somewhere safe to land.
Yeah, that was pretty funny, actually. Both battleships just going to town and making things happen. Who won in that trade, Puddin'? What would you say?
I think GYATT won.
I mean,
They,
GYATT
they,
definitely...
they still maintain control of A and B.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Survey's finally getting C.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they have the better map control because, you know, what's the Vine going to do?
Yeah.
Same thing for the Montana. Like, you're not going to get rid of everything over here.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they decide to come at you one at a time, which you could ask them nicely in chat.
Yep.
But I mean, your Kremlin's extremely low, but granted, you still have 2 battleships, so
Mm-hmm.
Kremlin could still yeet something.
And thank you, chat, for chiming in with the overmatch mechanic. Yep, they can overmatch 30 millimeters of armor. Good times.
What?
Preußen, the 457 millimeter guns.
Right, so can the 406s. 406s go right through the Des Moines and Salem's nose. Like,
Well, yes. Yes. But the difference is 457 divided by 14.3 is 31 millimeters.
right, so what are they dealing with that's 31?
Oh, gotta think about this. Deck armor of some cruisers are 30, right?
Right, but usually you can aim for the belt if they're too close or plunging fire if they're far away, so...
Mm-hmm.
Once again, nothing the 406s couldn't do.
Some people just like the big numbers, man.
I hate big numbers. Unless it's my bank account.
Yeah. When do we ever see that, though?
Never.
Oh, well. Salem taking a bit there, but whatever.
He'll be fine because the Kremlin's going to go out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how can SURI4 get back into this?
The Montana kills the Salem, rams the Preußen, and secondaries the Daring.
Well, he's probably going to end up shooting the Daring if the Daring comes out.
The enemy is about to win.
But, I mean, like, you definitely got to get the Montana into B. World Spawn just has to keep a Ven in check.
Yeah, he doesn't care. I mean, if you look at his position on the island there, it's perfectly suited to just prevent him from going into A. He's used his radar. He's using his ASW to try to figure out where the Venezia is. Venezia's got his anti-air on. He does. So
Here comes the Daring.
you can see a little bit of that. Yep. Daring just chasing the Montana forward. Montana has to go forward because he's worried about torpedoes. Ooh. Actually, the Preußen blocks the torpedoes. And these battleships completely failed on their attempt to do a joust. But Island Abuser is going to get the torps off, though. Move it, puny little destroyer. And boom. And boom. Wow, Venezia. Good job, Venezia. Daring making Inky. That could be kind of a fun clip moment there, I suppose. I don't know. We'll see later.
Well, all the battleships are gone, so...
Mm-hmm.
So you have a Des Moines versus Des Moines up north. You need the Salem and Des Moines to get in here and kill this Daring / Salem. Hopefully the Ven can get involved.
Well, Island Abuser is on radar now, and still kind of trapped by his dead teammate, which is pretty funny to think about. But, well, there goes another Des Moines. 54 seconds remain now.
Island Abuser abusing the island pretty good. I wonder where he got the name from.
Yeah, pretty much. With all
There
due
goes
respect,
Salem's radar.
with all due respect to SURI4, I'm already saying we might need another game.
No.
No,
There's still a chance.
there is still a chance. SURI4 has managed to get their team together to where they can maybe 3v1 the Salem. And Island Abuser could go down. That could get some,
They need to kill the Daring just so the Ven can start focusing on World Spawn.
Yeah, but additional one turning now. Too much with the Des Moines. He's in a really bad spot. He's over advancing.
Means they need to kill the Salem quickly.
Yeah, Gearing wants to come out, but he can't right now because the Salem exists. World Spawn gets the kill with his AP. And Venezia unable to assist.
Well, all that's going on. Chocolate's left wide open for the Grozvoy to come back in and retake.
Yeah, Sylvie's just going to walk right on in. So, 2 minutes now until we have
The
a
enemy is about to win.
yacht victory.
Better question is, does this Ven have enough time to come up behind World Spawn before he kills the Salem?
Right, that's what needs to happen. Venezia needs to come up this way, Salem has to come up in front, and the two of them have to just squeeze them out and then walk into A. And then while that's happening, the Gearing has to, not die. So I'm saying that because the Gearing is about to get detected on radar and then die. I think the the Gearing would have been better suited heading up here to the north, trying to block off the Haru or Des Moines from coming into the northern channels. But, oh well.
I mean, I can understand their game plan or their thoughts right now of, yeah, somebody's got to go back and deal with the Des Moines Grozvoy. Somebody's got to deal with World.
Yeah, but honestly,
And-
I think what you do is you take the forces you have, you win one part, come back and deal with the other.
And unfortunately, because there's so little time,
3 seconds. And that's it.
you never force the Des Moines to reverse because your Salem's going away from them.
Right. Exactly. All right. Well, GG's to GYATT. Congratulations on winning and advancing to the tournament on Saturday, 6 days from now. SURI4, they get to take the rest of the tournament off.
They're so lucky.
And we need to see if we can find another game. That was a quick 2-0. Do me a favor, see if you can find, just go in a training room and see what you can find, all right?
Well,
Throw an Ordis in game.
All-Stars in game.
Okay. Let's see.
On skill and
No,
no
yep.
yap.
What's up with them?
They're get in here.
Okay. Well,
I don't know anything. I just know they're not in battle.
okay. Ask him what's going on. Because I am very interested in this one. Fonk took a game off of ELSR. So if this goes to a game 3, that's probably where I'd love to look at. But where are we at for our signups? Timings. Aha.
Well, I just asked him what game this would be.
Well, they're in battle. Fonk and ELSR. So you have to tell me what's going on
This
with your
is their
game.
second battle.
Okay. I'll get over to you then. Which one is this? Unskill, no yet?
Unskill, yeah.
Okay.
Unskill 1, game 1.
All right. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. They're rating up, so we got to do this quickly here. Unskill, no, yep. So that was on Shatter. Thank God we don't have to do that again. And next up is going to be Sleeping Giant. Unskill 1, game 1. Land of Fire is the third map. And what do we got here? Schlieffenbahn. Look at that. Schlieffen, Kleber, Harugamo, and Des Moines. Excellent. Okay, let's get that going. And of course I gotta say, hot trouble! Okay, cool. Imagine if ELSR gets knocked out of the tournament. Wow, that'd be wild.
Imagine if TWA got knocked out.
Mm-hmm. And Throw also down a game to Ortis. How are my temps doing today? Let's see. GPU core temperature maxing out at 41 degrees.
Right. Why are
Hotspot
we
at-
pushing? Why are we trying to push our luck with power? What happened
Huh?
last time you did this?
Oh, is that when it went out?
Yeah.
Okay. Hotspot at 49 degree. And memory junction at 64. Good temps. I like those temps on my 3080 Ti. This thing eats like crazy. Eats power, so, you know, and heats up. CPU-wise, 61 degree max. Average of 58.57, yeah, 58 degrees Celsius. Not bad, not bad, not bad. What's the load looking like? Okay, so they are maxing out at 100% load from time to time. GPU load maxing out at 80%. All right, well, see, this is why we didn't do the commercial. We did the commercial break aggressively during the in-between, so we could do exactly this. We're getting another game for you guys right now. Okay, we're going to follow this standard one here. And that one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Unskill versus NoYap. This is game 2
Battle starts.
in their best of 3 losers bracket series. Unskill up a game, so this is do or die for NoYap. Unskill has a Daring, Alvaro de Bazan, a Habrask, A Yu Yang. Let's see, this Habarask is using... Who is that? Is that Zemensky? I think it's Zemensky. We've got a range radar Salem, a unique upgrade Moskva, a Venezia, a Montana, and a Conqueror. I want to mention there was a question earlier I saw asking about if it's worth to use radar upgrade on Moskva. Let's put a pin on that and let's try to answer that during a possible break coming up. All right?
No, that's the answer.
Ah, alrighty then.
I mean, short and sweet. But what do we got? For Noyap, we have a Kotz Gearing, Hydro Salem. Finally, somebody got my email. A Wooster, a Kremlin, and a Moskva heading towards Apples. The Radar YY heading to Bacon. The loves it. The Brisk Montana with the normal Minotaur with the Smoke YY heading to Chocolate. Because, in my opinion, the Minotaur is the guy who brings smoke. Because everybody shoots you in the smoke and sends torpedoes. Well, looks like the YY broke off of Bacon. Went to the channel. That's interesting. Don't understand that play, really. Because I don't think his radar covers the cap. I can't tell. There's too many circles.
So many circles.
It might cover the cap.
Which one are you
It
looking at?
has to.
Yang?
YY for no yap. Yeah.
Yeah, Yu Yang covers B cap. So as soon as he enters B cap, there will be a tripwire radar.
I think No Yap is going to try to get the Salem to the island to where his Hydro is going to be very effective. Ow. Ugh. Ice knot. Oh,
Yep,
to
there's the
somebody's
radar.
surprise, the Kaba de Bazan made it to Apples first.
Oh, here comes the Yu Yang smoke brain. Venezia detected already. I'm sure that Marvin and Yu Yang is just waiting for No Yap's Yu Yang to get into radar range.
No.
He's actually kind of funny because he's turning away and moving at full speed like he doesn't want to be radared. It's kind of weird. There's the radar.
Well, the Gearing finally lays down a smoke for the booster over at Apples. I'm sure the Salem was like, it would have been nice instead of me taking all this damage. I can't heal back because I only have like a really highly improved heal. Because super heal would be too much. Well, luckily the Whistler has played in COTS before because it clearly has Hydro going to spot torpedoes before they hit you. I have to know torpedoes are coming. I'm pretty sure he picked them up on the Hydro now because he's Wing a little faster, the Worcester at Apples.
Yeah, he is moving a little bit quicker now. And the Gearing has to adjust his course through the smoke as well. I have a feeling he was planning on just chilling in the smoke, but nope. Now he's got to come out. He's going to try to keep Chevalier on vision. He's going to come out and try to get the Salem detected. He does detect the Kaba as well in the process. That's actually pretty good for them.
We got about a minute left in that smoke to abuse.
Yeah, very comfortable for them. Surprised that the Salem isn't shooting at the Kava as well. They went back to
Okay
the Salem.
then. Kremlin is Kremlining?
Very aggressive position here.
I think he wants the Thunderdome.
We'll see.
I mean, the only other option or
He's
thing
doing
I
it.
would you go up to the Moskva.
This feels really weird, though, because he's going to show broadside to the Montana to do it. And he's also possibly going to show broadside to the Conqueror, depending on how he comes in. I don't think you gain
Well-
anything at all from doing this.
Well, I mean, you gain first one in.
Ah, okay. That's an
Right.
important one. I got here first.
Yeah. Yeah, I got here first. This is my Thunderdome.
Hmm.
Montana was like, well, fine, I'll send you chocolates. Oh my god, the Conqueror's got HE loaded. And he whiffed mostly on the Moskva.
How
And he did
barely-
get like one shell that did something, but
Yeah.
you know, the ironically, the Kremlin error tells Salem, you're never pulling forward.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, when would the Salem ever want to pull forward? And that's what I mean about this position. Like, when you approach a ship that's dug into an island, approaching it from the front means nothing if there's nobody behind to put pressure on them. So, what do they care about this Kremlin? I mean, it's just, they get to farm him. Kaba's farming. Along with the Conk and anybody else who can shoot him.
I mean, this Kremlin ain't slowing down, so I can see him coming right out, getting right in the Salem's face and going, kaplow.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely a different approach to this. I mean, the other option is the Kremlin can just sit on a
Yeah.
cap and
Well, but you put...
while
you put
everybody farms the Kaba out, he just takes all the shells from the Kaba.
You put 4 assets just in that one part of the map, and you can see the result of that. Now that the Kremlin's out of here and moving over to A, you've got the Moskva's able to move forward. The Alvaro de Bazan is able to walk into the B cap potentially. Meanwhile,
Well, we have a dead Montana chocolate.
I've been watching this Montana get farmed for a very long time. So, he's gone. And additional one's Minotaur running around. Sequoia saying, let me help you with smoke. Oh wait, I've got radar crap. So yeah, this just feels weird over here at the seaside. I mean, I guess the Minotaur is safe from the Montana for a little while, but then there's also this thing called a Conqueror that can be shooting at long range.
Moskva.
Yep.
I mean,
Conqueror
I'm not going to lie to you. This whole situation feels weird, but I don't know the overall game plan.
The Kremlin now beached, and he's like reversing. Are they going to turn him around and put him back through the Thunderdome again?
I mean, it's technically never left. He's right on the verge of leaving it.
And look, the Salem just keeps backing up with the Moskva on either side. I mean, it's just... Wow. Okie dokie.
Okay, this is just too funny.
What?
The
Salem
Kremlin
Moskva?
is blocking the Salem, forcing the Salem to beach while you beach, and like they're apparently it's a beach party. Okay,
He's doing the Austin Powers at the end of the Thunderdome. They are trying to turn him around. That's hilarious. He spent all that time to get there just so that he can take forever to turn back around again. Why?
While that was going on, your Minotaur's dead.
Oh yeah.
Montana's dead.
This is it. GG's.
Your hopes for keeping chocolate is dead.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically, Team Bananas has all the caps. But, chocolate's getting flipped.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we may not understand it, but at the same point, they have firm control of apples. They still control bacon.
Mm-hmm.
You may be down 2 ships, but you're still capping 2 caps, and you technically have the lead according to my score timer, but sure that's going to change as soon as C gets capped.
Yeah, C will be flipped. I mean, if the Montana finds a way to die, that's a problem.
According to the score timer,
Which
Team Applesauce is still on one. They're on a 1 cap win, or no? Team Bananas is on a win. They just not going to tick up fast enough.
Well, we'll find out. No Yap needs to win
I'm trying
this.
to come up with new names for Team Alpha and Bravo.
Mm-hmm. Totally doesn't cause any confusion at all, but
Nope.
nope.
I mean, we could always go with the staple green team versus red team, but that's just overdone. We all know from watching Star Trek, guy in a red shirt is screwed.
Salem giving side. Oof. That's just a Kava. What is the Wooster sitting in smoke for now?
Why is the Kremlin afraid to come out of the Thunderdome? Like, is he that much of a Mad Max fan? Like, no, we're staying here, baby. I want to see Tina Turner live.
I mean, the thing is, like, okay, he's sniping at the Conqueror. He could come out, like, this direction, you know?
Look at the Salem's positioning, too. It's right next to him. Well, I mean, it's not like you're really going to maneuver a lot.
I don't get it, though. Like, these two have just been allowed to live for way too long. These two right here. Because you're afraid to face them in their front. Earlier, you were afraid to face them from their rear. And you got a Wooster just chilling back here. I don't understand. What's the Montana doing? Oh, taking deep water torpedoes. Still.
Oh, he'll be fine. He's surrounded by dirt. He'll walk it off.
He does have a DCP available. There he goes.
No Yap's Moskobot's low.
Oh yeah, they've been
No
trying to
Yap
farm
has
him
got
out.
a lot of low health ships.
He's on a sticky. What is hitting him? Is it a flood? Well, whatever it was, it's out now. And he's about to die. Venezia shells incoming. Conqueror gets the ultimate kill.
Oh no, the YY almost got torped by YY torps.
Yeah, but that does tell the Montana about those torps. Also where the YY's positions are, and you can see now, okay, they're just going to run them down.
I mean, why not?
Why not? Why not? See what I did there?
No, I don't. Why did you why that?
Why?
Well, I think they're going to trade the Debizon for this YY. I'm not sure if they're going to pick up the second one.
Well, the second one's
they might
chilling in
now.
smoke. And the radar is unavailable for Marvin. He's out of radars.
My God, you radar too much. You should have brought Superintendent. You clearly needed it now.
This is actually turning into a pretty close game despite the
Battle ends in
Oh, it's
differential.
usually close because you have to put the Kremlin into B because you can't afford to put the cruisers there because they get blasted by
Oh,
Salem,
speaking of getting
Kremlin.
blasted, Salem took a big hit in the front, and then he's taking torpedoes on the front. I'm still so confused about putting these two ships just right there and just telling them, just sit there.
Well, I mean, they're also so close to, like, one hand grenade takes both of them out, as you clearly saw with the torpedoes.
Mm-hmm.
You,
See what's going on
you
with
guys
the
don't
U-wing
have
fight?
much.
Nothing.
Well, I mean, Suicide's doing a good job of not suiciding. Thank God he's put prevention in his name, but
I've got so many questions here.
you got a Moskva and a Salem park next to each other, and a Kremlin and a Salem park next to each other. It's like the Salem just doesn't want to be lonely.
Mm-hmm. And nope, they hit the Kremlin.
They flip. Ooh. It now goes to a team Applesauce win.
Oh yeah.
If nothing changes, but I'm pretty sure Salem goes down. But I'm pretty sure Kremlin goes down also.
This is gonna be a close finish. Worcester's finally farming. I mean, these guys have been spending so much time dealing with this Kaba and not killing it. Crazy.
What, Cabo?
3 minutes to go on the clock. 2 minutes until somebody wins based on score timer. Moskva moving up. Kremlin's gonna die to torps right here from the daring. And that's in the face. That won't happen. That won't help. Bye-bye, Kremlin. And that seals it for unskill, huh?
Maybe. There's still the Kaba that's low health that they haven't shot at in a week and a half. Well, Salem and Forbes Kremlin, he won the Thunderdome. Salem's got to come out.
So weird throwing the Kremlin in and then turning him around and then just telling him to sit. I mean, when you've got something up here and you're here, you got two ways to do it, right? One is you just come out and you know you're going to take a few hits while you're doing it, but then you blap the person when you get on their side. Or the safer option is to come out and be pointing southward with your bow and shooting over the shoulder at whatever it is you're trying to hit. But just sitting there and letting unskill adjust.
Farm you?
Yeah, farm you and completely adjust position. I mean, the daring just kept saying, okay, cool. I'll just keep single fire torp. I don't care.
I mean, like the other thing
wild.
is, well, how many torps is Kant going to eat?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this could change it. Not enough. Rear. Nope, not enough.
Nope. Well, Moskva said we're not going to take the chance. I'm killing a Wooster.
This guy who's been just farming the whole time in the backfield down.
Very aggressive, interesting strat from No Yap there.
Yep. It just didn't work out for him, so that's it. 2-0 for unskill to advance to next weekend, yeah?
Arguments could be made all day long for Kremlin in, Kremlin out. But more importantly, now you put the Salem in, so now you're technically taking two ships out?
Yeah.
And then you put them right next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So if the Kremlin dodges the torps, the Salem's guaranteed to eat the torps.
Mm-hmm. Wild. Puddin', go see if you can find another training room. Don't go to Elser Funk. I'm in there right now, and that one's closed off. Or that one's running.